Up everybody, today of course it's Monday. Welcome to PT Showbiz Top 5. This is the BET edition. Part 1. If you've never seen this show before, baby, I go from 5 and I work my way all the way down to number 1. Happy Monday to everybody. Hope you guys had a great weekend. The summer is, it's June going into July. Man, shout out to all the cancers. That would be me. Showbiz Top 5, number 5. I'm going to be talking about the death of Michael Jackson, what one of his kids is doing now. Blanket. Showbiz Top 5, number 4. Look, Kim, they looking for you, girl. I seen her last night on the BET Awards. Showbiz Top 5, number 3. Meek Mill, Safari, and A$AP Rocky. Sit your asses down. And of course, Showbiz Top 5, number 2. Sad news to report about Keke Wyatt's child. So sad. And of course, Showbiz Top 5, number 1 is going to be about the BET Awards. Baby, I got full throttle. Welcome to the show. All right, listen, I'm not going to do any dancing today. I'll probably do some dancing tomorrow because I got to get to everything that went down. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the death of Michael Jackson. As you guys know, yesterday was a lot of Michael Jackson going on. You know, it was 2009 when he died. I was living in Atlanta. Where were you at? I was in the ATL, 13th building number 20, apartment number 13E, honey, on the 13th floor, looking out my window when I got the news. Devastated. And that's when Frank and Wanda was on the morning team with V103. Shout out to V103. I know y'all need me, child. I know y'all up there watching my show. Reggie Ross, the show program director. But anyway, yes, child. But let me give you an update on. Well, anyway, for all those who gave your respects to Michael Jackson yesterday, thank you. We miss him so much, and his music lives on. But let me tell you a little bit about his son, Blanket. I don't know why the hell they named him Blanket. But anyway, he is now 15 years old. He has a black belt and with white stripes, child. Master and black belt. Good for him. You know, to this day, I'm sure there's a reason why Michael named him Blanket. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to blanket him and keep him from all the. Well, baby, he ain't got to worry about nobody messing with him. Not if you got, supposedly, this belt that he got is off the chain. Well, he said, what he said on TMZ, child, he said, I ain't no little boy no more. I'll kick your ass. I'm telling you, that's what he said on So, good for him. Good for him. It's good for them. They get growing up and moving on with their lives and being who they are. All right, here we go. Should be Top 5. Number 4, as you know, the BET Awards is going on, and there's a lot of things going on in all these cities. One good friend of mine from the West Coast. I'm not going to tell you who's just my West Coast correspondent told me all the gays are in town doing the hair. So anyway, so look him. Now what I'm reading in the blogs, she allegedly rented a place, and she rented the place and everything, and she went in and she didn't like it, and she thought she wanted her money back. Well, of course, you know, a lot of times when you get these, I don't know if she got it on Airbnb, give me your key, a lock and go. I don't know. All I know is she tried to come back. She tried to get her money back, and they wouldn't give her money back. The police was called. Police said, hey, this is a civil matter. Y'all got to take it up with the court. So they leave. Well, that's not the end of the story, bitch. So about 4 o'clock in the morning, some men show up. I didn't say who they was with. I just said some men showed up with masks and guns. Honey, they got their check. Allegedly got the they got the check, the check deposit, and they got the cash total of $20,000 allegedly. And Charlie slashed the tires and they took the hubcaps. And they say they're looking for Lil' Kim. Well, I seen her last night, police officer. She was at the BET Awards. So if y'all looking for her, she's still in L.A. if she ain't already hit it. But I'm just saying, this is crazy. You know, I'm thinking that Lil' Kim, you know, I've had some stories to tell y'all about Lil' Kim. I know a lot of y'all like her, and you don't want me to talk about her, but she came to Dallas to the gay pride. She do a lot of gay pride event stuff, you know. She was at that gay pride thing. That's you remember that fight that broke out in D.C. when them gays was fighting each other, and the one said, "Ooh, they leaving you, sis." Well, they was coming from the Lil' Kim show, and they said the reason why they was fighting because people say Lil' Kim got there so late. See, this is what I tell a lot of people. When I've noticed this, that when she does the gay pride events, and it's really not her fault, but when she do these gay pride events, she's not there to perform. She's there just to show up. It costs a lot of money to have Lil' Kim perform. A lot. Now, of course, if I was the promoter, I wouldn't pay her. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not into rap. I'm not into that kind of rap. I'm just not into it. I'm just not a Lil' Kim fan. She's come for a long way. I remember when she came to Dallas years ago before she became famous, and she did a gay club. She's always done gay bars. But my thing is this, if you're not going to be there for the community and really be there and show that you really love the community, why? I know it's all about money. I understand that. But people can feel it. Just like Cardi B, I just reported on her ass that she was supposed to be doing backstage meet and greet and the whore was too damn drunk. Let me move on. Well, hopefully Lil' Kim is not involved in this. Well, if she wasn't involved in this, why would they allegedly get the check back and get $20,000? And why would they come back a couple of hours after Lil' Kim had left? Let's move on. Showbiz Top 5 number 3. Some other people need to sit their asses down too. I know you heard about Meek Mills and Safari supposedly getting into a fight. I wonder who they was fighting over. Could have been Lil' Kim or Nicki Minaj. I think that was Nicki, her and Nicki, they was dating Nicki Minaj at one time. Child, why is it always my people? Do you ever hear a thing about at the Country Music Awards where they fighting and stuff, or what's the other one? The Music Awards where they fighting and carrying on and acting a fool? I ain't never heard nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong. We need to set our asses down somewhere. We need to learn how to stop fighting on each other. I just told y'all this other day. Until we learn to respect each other and do right by each other, they're not going to respect us. I'm just saying. Anyway, do me a favor. Meek Mill, Safari, A$AP Rocky. A$AP was sexy last night. He was sexy on that stage with Mary J. Blige. And speaking of Mary J. Blige, baby, when I tell you she came out, I'll talk about that later. All right, here we go. Showbiz Top 5 number 1. 2, I'm going to talk about Keke Wyatt. She posted on Instagram that one of her kids is dealing with cancer, and she decided to cut her hair off to help her kid go through that. I think that this is an awesome thing. Awesome, 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 awesome. So, cancer is not good. Nobody wants to deal with it. And we just pray for people who are going through that right now. So, which brings me to this. I didn't know if I wanted to say this last, in the beginning or first, but I'll go ahead and tell you now. I have a great aunt who's dealing with cancer right now. And by the time you see this video, I'll probably be on my way home. We got the news Sunday morning that we may all need to all come home. So it's just, cancer, people don't like to deal with death when it's sudden or when somebody dies, gets a death sentence all of a sudden. It's better when you find out and you got some time, but when you find out at the last minute, it's hard. So pray for me, pray for my family. Like I said, I'm going to be having to go home and comfort my mother and my cousins and my sisters and everybody, and hopefully my great aunt. Pray for her. Her name is Peggy. Please pray for her. Hopefully she, things will be okay. But from when I'm here, we got to come home. So that's for you. So also prayers for Keke Wyatt's child. We don't know if it's a male, female, but it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. We just pray only for the best. All right, let's move on. Showbiz Top 5 number 1. Let's talk about the BET Awards. Of course, now best group went to the Mingos, and best female hip hop artist went to the best hip hop awards went to Solange. Shout out to Solange. I'm proud of her, and of course, she's looking just like B. And then the Central Awards goes to the crane in the sky was for Solange. I'm sorry about that. All right, so the best hip hop awards again goes to Solange, and of course the best gospel inspiration award went to Lecrae. He's a rap artist. I never heard of him, but congratulations to him. And best hip hop, Kendrick Lamar. And and also they did this thing. Trey Songz was horrible. I don't know what his tea was, but he was horrible last night. I don't know. Trey Songz, I don't know, baby. Maybe he had a lot on his mind because, he was just in court for, tearing up the folks' stuff. I don't know what his problem was, but Trey Songz, you need to get some lessons from, just sit down, take a break, relax, and just pull yourself together. Okay, Trey Songz, just do me that favor. Okay, now let's talk about Chris Breezy. Now, Chris Breezy was good last night. Yeah, that's who we need to learn some lessons from Chris. Chris was good. Now, if Chris would just apply his talent that he has, his 100 talent to his life, he'd be okay. That's all I got to say about Chris Brown. But overall, Chris Brown was off the chain last night. All right, let's talk about, who else I was going to talk about? Like I said, this is part one. I'm gonna do part two later on today. Um, yes, best new artist went to 21 Savage. Yeah, of course. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, went to Chance the Rapper, and so shout out to him. And also Mary J. Blige. This is what I'm gonna talk about. Mary J. Blige. She came out swinging, baby. She read her husband. Honey, I don't know if who else could she have been talking to, baby? She went left. Do I think she should have done that? Well, honey, that's the way you felt. Sometimes you got to get it out. So some people make you so mad. You just got to say what's on your mind. And she went ham. All right. So shout out to Mary J. Blige. All right. Best R&B pop went to went to Bruno Mars, and Jamie Foxx is a retard. That's what I was trying to say. That fool is crazy. And he's also wanting you guys to check out his movie coming out June 28th. It's called Baby Driver. So make sure you guys check that out. And of course, the 2017 BET humanitarian award went to Chance the Rapper. He definitely deserved it. And last but not least, I gotta get this out. I know I seem like I'm rushing, but I am, because I got something I have to do. Of course, oh my God, the Lifetime Achievement Award. Oh my God, nobody deserved this better than, oh my God, the New Edition. If I tell you they shut it down, oh my God, they let me have it, child. They went back there and they did that quick dress change. Honey, oh my God, if I tell you they let us have it, and all that white, and they all look sexy. Now, Johnny Gillen gained a little weight. Ralph, huh? What happened? That's his wife. He said, back out, PT. Y'all know Ralph has always been sexy. And he still looks good. He's slim. He looks great. He looks just like he did 20 years ago. Now, of course, Ronnie, they all look pretty good. You could tell, what's his name? Ralph, not Ralph, the other one. No, I'm thinking not Ralph. Ralph, they're all cute, but the tall, skinny one. Anyway, child, one of them you can tell he smoked cigarettes. And Bobby, yeah, he said he's been through a lot. He's been through a lot of shit, is what he said. And his voice was gone. But overall, the choreography was 100. The little kids they had on there dancing with the baby, everything was there. And the people that came out and sung before they came on stage, baby, I'm sorry, BT pissed for that, baby. They let us have it. All right, this is only part one. Tomorrow, later on today, will be part two. I love you guys. Please, whatever you do, follow, share, and please subscribe to PT Showbiz Top 5. And I got to get a shout out, but I'll do it later on today to a friend that I met on Instagram. I love you guys. Take care. See you soon. Bye.